Hello good people from the YouTube. This is Marcelo Durham once again here to talk with you about the best deal I ever did on a guitar. So for you guys who come here just to watch some YouTube Beatles bits, you might as well not watch this video, but for whoever else likes guitars and instruments and music in general and stuff like that, mainly people that used to follow my channel before this Beatles Get Back boom thing. Don't get me wrong, I'm passionate about the Beatles like crazy, but anyway, but I had a channel before that was towards this music year kind of thing. So, you know, from time to time it's good to go back to your roots, and that's what I'm doing today, because I just bought this amazing guitar and I want to share with everyone. So I'm very passionate about Fender guitars, and I have Strat, Tele, Mustang, and Jazzmaster, and for me they're like the main models of Fender, and I was just missing one, which is the Jaguar, and that's what I got recently. I bought it used on Reverb, and 200% happy with it. That's the one. It's a Vintera. It's been modified. And it looks amazing. Reason why I wanted this guitar, not just to complete the collection, but I went to see the David Gilmour collection of guitars here in London a couple years ago, just before COVID, and I saw on the wall a guitar just like this one, but with the mint green pickguard, and also John Frusciante in Under the Bridge playing Sherwood Green, I think, 65 with the binding on the neck. Well, I saw those two. I already knew the image of John Frusciante on this, so, and I saw David Gilmour had one too, although he was selling it, auctioning it. I decided that it would be cool to have a guitar like this in this color if I could find one. And then the next year Fender just put out this, and I've been obsessed about it since then. I had no bread to get it until recently, but actually here's where the best deal of ever came. When I was looking at Reverb, I found this one, and the guy had like these stickers in the back, and he said one of it was covering a little crack. I don't mind the stickers. Then he said there's a little ding here on the side. You probably cannot even see it, but there's a little ding. And also he mentioned there's a little chip on the paint here. I was like, okay, other than that, it's all good, right? Well, these guitars normally go for 900 quid. Well, at least at the moment they're going for £8.99 on most websites. And in most websites they're actually sold out. But this guy did some modifications, and I asked, well, he was describing the modifications as the Johnny Marr one. And the truth is that although I love the Jaguar as it is, with the little 3-switch here and stuff, with the dark circuit on the top, these are things that I would consider modding and changing myself. And the guy did already for me. So that's really amazing, because this switch that he put is a 4-way switch, okay? And you have that parallel series position for the pickups. So you got parallel here, like a regular Jaguar would have with the 2 up. And here on the first position, you have them in series. Then you have your neck, middle, and bridge. And these are so good quality. They're so good quality, like the switch is so good quality, but you can hear these pickups are a little bit microphonic though, but because of the covers, the metal covers. But what is so cool about this is that it's the fourth sound that you normally would get on a, a Telecaster Deluxe, Elite, or whatever. You have it here, and I did this to my Jazzcaster, which I call, well, it's basically my Tele, but it's a Jazzcaster. So I did this on this one. I have a review on this guitar, by the way, with the S1 switch, just like you would have on a Telecaster or a Deluxe or Elite. And I love the sound. I use it a lot because I normally don't use humbuckers, and that's the closest that I would get from a humbucker. So I put this on my Jazzcaster guitar, and now I have it here on this Jaguar as well, so I really like it. In addition to that, following the Johnny Marr mods, he put, like, instead of having the dark circuit here, which by the way I have on my Jazzmaster here, okay, it's still working, but I don't really use it that much, to be honest. And not having it here, instead you have these high pass filters, which are really cool, because if you feel like this position with them in series is too dark, you can just make these filters work, and they make the sound a little bit thinner, but you still get the punch of having the two pickups in series like a humbucker would. In addition to that, he also did treble bleed on the volume knob that I do in all my guitars, so that was done already. He also did the grease bucket tone modifications to the tone knob, which I never did in my other guitars, but I thought it was a cool thing to have on it. He changed the bridge that would be like a regular bridge for a Japanese Mustang bridge, which is much higher quality than the ones that come in these Mexican guitars. And he did a shielding of the whole cavities here inside with the tape and everything. And he changed the pickups for the Fender Vintage 65 pickups, which is one that I have on my Strat, and I love them on my Strat. And I was considering changing the pickups of these, because the original ones that come are not amazing. But guess what? I don't need to do it. I might put some Seymour Duncan antiquities later in the future, but for now I'm happy with these, because I like these. They're not the most amazing pickups in the world and top high-end stuff, but they're really good for the money. These are just like a plus 100 pounds on top of the guitar. So if this guitar was like, $899, so 900 pounds, plus these 120, let's say, so that's already above 1,000. And then he got all these modifications that he did, the bridge and stuff, that's maybe more, I don't know, 200 pounds on top of it, or maybe 100 pounds, so 1,200. And I bought this for 600 pounds, as it is. It has a matching headstock that I wanted so bad, and I love it. And the guy even put the strings that I used, Alexis 0.010. So it's like made for me. I'm so surprised. It's so amazing. It's so nice, so cool, this guitar. And I'm really happy with it. It's very different from a Strat or even a Jazzmaster. It's very plinky and smaller and looser on the strings and everything. Maybe you can go for 11s on these, I don't know, but I'm happy with the 10 so far. And I don't know what else to say, so let's hear some sounds. I think I've talked enough about everything. The neck pickup first. Let's go for the in-between position here, but this time is the parallel one, okay? So, good from some rhythm stuff. By the way, this is a song of mine from the next record that I'm doing. And let's go for the bridge. That was the bridge, and now let's see. Try to realize how thicker it is, the two pickups in series now. If you don't know already, right? Really cool as well is the bridge here. You got the locking system. So if you put this up, you can go up and down, do your Bloody Valentine thing. And if you lock it, it's like having a Strat with the bridge ejected to the body. So you can only go down, not up. Up you stop. That's really good. That gives the guitar a little bit more stability on the tuning. But the overall feel of this is really good. Also, this one is a screw in, so you have to, which normally these guitars are not, they fall all the time, but they change the system for the ones that you screw in, which is really good because, you know, that doesn't fall. It could be a little bit higher. For some reason I feel like it's a little bit close to the body, kind of keep touching my hands all the time, but anyway, it's fine. Is it just a detail? But this feature of having the switch so fast is so much better than doing those toggle switch if you're like playing for real. And you got the treble bleed, so if you reduce the volume, it gets thinner, the sound. It's not just volume that goes down, it's also the fact that it's thinner. But let's hear the two filters. So if you go here, let's do something really dark. So that's the filter that used to be down here, and then the other filter on top of it. It's really cool. Another guy that I love that used Jags, of course, is Kurt Cobain, but he put the humbuckers, right? I mean, he didn't put it, he bought like that. He bought all that guitar ready, like from someone else, just like I did with this one. But anyway, but the fact that this one has the series pickups thing is make it sound almost like a humbucker. So it's actually really good to play Nirvana on this one. Just try to see if you can. I'm gonna put some chorus here just to put it in place. If you go for something like this, yeah, is the sound. It's definitely the sound. I mean, even if you take off the chorus and you just do the guitar, you can hear like the... It has characteristics of the sound. It's just, it's hard to express, but that's what I meant. And of course you can do your classic Teen Spirit sound. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. I know that most people here now are coming it's just to see the YouTube with the Beatles bits. But if you're also interested in guitars and music and stuff like that, I hope you like the video. Please subscribe, okay? And if you like some different rock, if you're into like stuff, I mean, if you like the Beatles, you probably will like this. It's just that it's not in English, it's in Portuguese. My old stuff is on Spotify. It's 2 solo records. I did everything by myself. And maybe give it a chance, see if you like, if you don't care about not understanding the lyrics. And also I'm doing a new record now that I live in the UK, in London. I'm gonna do, I already put some songs, I'm gonna leave here in this space, some songs for my new record that's coming out soon, in a few months, this year. And once again, it's all indie stuff, made by myself, just because of the sake of doing music. I don't expect making any money out of this, but anyway, if you're just curious, just listen to it. And if you came all the way to the end of the video, I appreciate it. And see you next time. Bye. Peace.